welcome to the studio.
Leroy Brown, how are you?
It's always a pleasure to have you in here.
It's good to be here.
You always bring in a happy, smiley face, a happy vibe to the place, which is good.
Oh, thank you, mate. I love being here.
Now, mate, I need to ask you, because you've had quite an extensive involvement with Light FM over the years. More recently, though, Relationship Reno. So you were heavily involved with Lucy Kell and Relationship Reno, and thought, I wouldn't mind putting my business name to that, which is, of course, 3P. Can you talk to me about, I guess, how that was for you? How did that sit for you and your business, and aligning yourself with such a, community-focused segment, if you like?
Yeah. Look, I remember when we started talking with the guys about the segment Relationship Reno, and I remember them saying what their aim for the segment was and what they wanted to get out of it, the people that they wanted to help, and it immediately aligned with, I guess, what 3P's about. The values, we have a passion for people to prosper, so it aligned with that. And so to me, when we were talking about it, just seemed like the natural fit for us to be involved and to be able to partner up to help ultimately these couples and these people that got involved and they came through Relationship Reno.
So have you had many customers come to you off the back of such a relationship?
Yeah, look, to be honest, initially I didn't think from a commercial perspective it would be that successful. Initially it was more like, I've got a real heart for this. I see that there could be a long-term benefit. I really did believe that. But initially it was just a heart thing to say, yep, let's do this. I believe in what you guys are doing, believe in what the segment's all about, and so let's sponsor it and partner up to be able to do that together. But interesting that there was a lot of business that came out of it, and even certainly initially there were quite a few Light FM listeners who just came to us purely for the fact that we were supporting Light FM, and we were partnering up, and they just said, we just love that you're standing with Light FM in this segment, and we just want to support you as well. And that blew me away.
Was it couples? Was it singles? Who was your main clientele?
Well, look, through the Relationship Reno, obviously there were couples that were coming through, and then new clients, there were more couples, but there were a lot of singles as well. There were a lot of people that just wanted to get their finances sorted, and so I think overall it'd probably be fair to say that it's mainly couples that it tends to attract. And I guess there's more and more people that when they're looking for their finances, they are getting more involved as a couple rather than trying to do it on their own. So it tends to be more couples, but look, it's all, it's everyone.
The sponsorship of a segment like a Relationship Reno, how different is that to other marketing that you may have sort of thrown your hat in the ring for?
Yeah, look, I mean, other marketing is, I guess it's just that. It's just pure marketing, which does have its place and it does work. This was just a real partnership, and I really felt it. And, we felt it in the office, and we would talk about it every week at our team meeting, just talk about 3P and Light FM. And I would be sharing some of the stories that were coming through from the Relationship Reno segment, and even sharing it with clients that were coming through. So it was more than just a marketing opportunity. It was marketing, but it was a real partnership between the two entities, if you like. The 3P values and Light FM values really align in that respect.
This question's not on my list, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I tend to do that. Do you feel that the clients that have come through from hearing your involvement with Light FM trust you more because of the Light FM factor? No doubt. There's
been a lot of comments that have come through have been because you've been on Light FM, and I guess they've heard my voice for a while now, and they've heard about 3P or Ziggy, and but the fact that we've had that partnership together, I think the Light FM brand is a very strong brand in the market. Has meant that a lot of people have come through purely because of that relationship. I mean, even one recently, was a couple from the UK. Wife is a specialist, husband's a CEO out here, and they said, look, we've come out from the UK and we don't know who to speak to. We saw one person and so it was okay, but then we heard you on Light FM. We thought, well, of course, Light FM, we've got to speak to him. So yeah, I mean, the Light FM brand is very strong, obviously, but that trust is passed on to, if you like, the sponsors, the
Absolutely.
people that partner up, no doubt.
Ziggy, you're a rock star. I know you got to get other people to see, so I'm going to let you go. It's like
People to see, things to do.
honestly, it's like the Beatles have arrived when Ziggy walks in the building. It's incredible. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, mate. Good on you.